The OG op.
OG op.
What a pleasure.
OG op.
So, dude, tell me, how's his Bears local day?
Basically like a pro day, but it was nuts, dude. Their facilities are wild.
Were you kind of like on your like doing your thing like on pro day? Like they gave you 10 minutes, like showcase your skills, or they actually had someone telling you what to do?
Their coordinator, and I didn't
their
know
ST
that
coordinator?
was him. Yeah, I didn't know that was him. Like when I introduced myself, he just said Coach Hightower.
Yep.
I was like, all right, random coach.
Mm-hmm.
Then I looked him up later, but so there's 2 kickers and me.
2 kickers and you, all locals.
Yeah. And then they went first. He showed us the script on what we're gonna do. So I warmed up, which was weird. I warmed up for like 30 minutes.
Yep.
All offense, defense was in the indoor, so we were outside. So when all the coaches came out, and then he was like, all right, we're kicking first. So I was like, damn, like, nah, I'm about to get cold, So I was holding for them for like 25 minutes.
Live ops?
No,
or just hold.
Just out here, and then they did well.
Where are they from?
Syracuse and Notre Dame.
Like freshly graduate guys or older?
And crazy, Syracuse guy, his first game was at Western.
Yeah, Andrew Smith.
That was our
first game too.
Andre Smith, yeah.
Yeah.
He's really good.
No,
Yeah.
he's
really good.
Yeah.
He was at the Zonner camp
Yeah,
when we were out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the fucking Lou Groza winner as a true freshman.
He's a beast.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's so wild because as a true freshman, he comes in. Syracuse had that crazy offense with Eric Dungy at quarterback.
Yeah.
And he went like I think 30 for 34 that season, like crazy stats as a true freshman. And then, their team completely changed. A lot of guys graduated, and the next year he only had I think like maybe 18 field goal attempts.
Yeah.
And his name kind of went from the Lou Groza winner to blank because their offense was shit and he didn't get enough attempts. So.
No, he's a beast.
It's hard to make a name for yourself when you don't have like a lot of attempts. Like this year, there was a guy from Stanford that was 18 for 18. He was one of the finalists, but he only had 18 attempts, so it was tough to give it to him.
Yeah.
But how did you do wise, like punting wise? How was that?
Dude, I had a pretty solid day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Turned over every ball.
Jug machine.
Jug machine, yeah. 3 down the middle, 3 left, 3 right, and then 5 end over ends. Yeah, dude.
Did that guy knew Jamie Cole?
Who?
The special teams coordinator.
Oh, I didn't ask him. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, because he worked there for a little bit.
Jamie worked there.
I don't know how long he's been.
This coordinator, he was at San Francisco with Gold.
Okay.
For a minute.
How long has he been in Chicago?
This is his 2nd season.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Dude,
is it a lot of dudes there?
Most importantly, about 32.
All positions.
All positions, yeah.
Any snappers?
No snappers.
No snappers.
Most importantly, what I wanted to get out of it, obviously, being in front of these coaches, but just getting better at trying out in front of these coaches.
Yeah, just getting used to being that scenario, like you got to be comfortable kicking in any scenario.
Like we go outside and at the field and we go crazy.
Yeah.
And no one sees.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I need to do this when someone's watching.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, shit definitely changes when they're
so different.
It's way different.
And so then, but dude, one thing that I noticed was their equipment staff, wild. I mean, they gave us the balls, right? Guy comes up to me, he's like, you need any snaps?
K-balls?
K-balls. Beautiful. He's like, you need any snaps? And then he was like, which way are you kicking? And he ran over there, returned all my stuff, and then he's like, I just grabbed the one ball. He's like, you need any more? Dog, I've never experienced this. Never.
Where's the facilities at?
Lake Forest.
Is that west side?
A little up north in the suburbs.
Because they did buy like that crazy amount of land to build something new.
Dude,
Are they actually building it though, or what's?
I mean, it's pretty nice so far. They have so much land; they can do whatever they want.
But have they started anything? Or?
So right now they're working on heating up the fields. They already got 1 or 2 already done. They have 4 outside practice fields and 1 indoor.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. And inside the facility, they have like 30 yards wide turf. Like you can do whatever you want in there. Big ass weight room.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this place is unreal.
You can only imagine.
Unreal. Cafeteria, just everything you need.
Yeah,
Beds in there. You can go to bed. You can do whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
I saw a couple months ago that new project that the Bears, not the Bears, it was the city of Chicago offering the Bears to renew the Soldier Field, make it close it up, make it a full dome, and add all kinds of stuff to it.
They're moving to Arlington now.
Like,
Soon.
100%?
Yeah.
So they're out of Chicago?
Not this next year. I think they have to go through their contract or whatever, but they said they're moving to Arlington.
The Arlington Bears.
I'm sure it's going to be called Chicago, but crazy shit.
Yeah.
Arlington's not close to Chicago.
Oh, not at all.
But
Arlington, Illinois. From when I thought you were saying Arlington, Texas, I was like, holy shit, they're going all the way out there?
Bruh.
That'd be a change.
We think they're going to build a new stadium?
Yeah, indoor.
Really?
Yeah, they're going to tear down the racetrack. There's a racetrack.
What's Soldier Field going to be?
Soldier Field, Chicago Fire plays there. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Chicago.
Sure, they're going to use for a lot of concerts and shit like that too.
Concerts, whatever. But
the Windy City.
Yeah, crazy. Hell yeah, man.
What's up with you? What's you got anything scheduled up in this next couple weeks?
I'm just kind of waiting right now.
Just training, man.
Yeah, just training every day and just waiting for the draft to get over, and then we'll be free agents, obviously, and then hopefully teams start giving me calls and I get some tryouts and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. When did all the mini camps start?
It's like
May.
Yeah,
May.
right
Like
after
shortly
the
after the draft.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I know both of you are gonna have an opportunity to go somewhere, so best of luck.
Been praying, man.
Yeah.
Been praying.
It's all gonna work out, man.
Wouldn't that be crazy if we all somehow someday ended up on the same team?
Just swap jerseys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That would be nuts.
Crazy.
So, have you heard anything as far as your situation and stuff yet?
No.
Still kind of waiting.
I mean, everybody's finishing their spring ball. This week, next week,
You'll
and
probably
then,
hear more after.
Yeah, because then May so now with the windows in the portal, there's a post spring ball window. It opens May 1st, I believe through May 15th, and I feel like the coaches, they wait for that window to figure out who's gonna who from their team is gonna enter the portal and who's staying. And they're going to have, after that window shuts down, everybody that entered is there so they can, evaluate all their options and decide who they're going to want to bring in.
Right.
But I've talked to a couple coaches, mostly through Twitter. The only reason why I'm back on Twitter for recruiting too.
Yo,
so,
y'all need anything?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good.
I got 2 here. But yeah, it's a waiting game at this point, It's been a little bit of an uncertainty this semester, but I'm just trying to keep a good mindset and hope for the best.
Do you have like a gut feeling what you think, or what you're kind of more planning for? Or?
Dude, if I could pick, I'll go anywhere out west. But I'm not shutting down any options.
For sure.
Even from smaller schools.
Oh yeah.
Keeping all options open, and when it's time to make a decision, I hope I can have at least a couple so I can weigh out pros and cons from each spot and decide what place I'm gonna call home next.
You just gotta stay ready.
Exactly,
And that's
the
all
thing.
of us.
That's
We just
the thing.
have to stay ready.
Yeah, because the opportunity's gonna knock at some point. And you just gotta be ready for it and take advantage of it.
Probably come at the most random time, and now you're like, hey, I'm ready.
Literally.
because I hope I can find decide what's going to be next by the end of May, but truthfully, June, July, it's still open recruiting. Because camp starts in August. Like, you remember last year, like Logan came in, like a week before camp started.
Yeah.
So you never know. Being a specialist is a tough position. Like, the team might be fully set, but one guy gets hurt, they might have to bring someone in. So, like you said, just gotta be ready for the opportunity.
For sure, man. It's crazy.
I'm sure it's all gonna work out well.
Most definitely. Control what you can.
Man, 4 years in the zoo coming to an end soon.
5 years for us.
5 years for you guys, yes.
It's wild.
Crazy.
It's crazy. I'm ready though. I'm ready to get out of the city.
It's been great, but definitely ready for what's the next step. It's a lot of memories, a lot of friendships built here, but it's time for the next step.
Most definitely.
I'm excited for it.
Where do you think you're gonna be posted up at, like after college, after your college or NFL career is over? Where are you gonna be posted up at?
It's a very good question that I don't have an answer for right now. So much can happen in the meanwhile that I have no clue. Like I said, I hope to go west. I love out west. Not too west though. Before Cali.
All right.
Yeah, you go too far west.
Too far west, and it's too much. But fuck, dude. Honestly, all those states out there, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, it's all so beautiful out there. I'm sure I could find a good place anywhere in that region. So.
How about you? Where are you trying to get
dream
posted
place?
Up? Yeah, if you could post up anywhere in the country.
If I had money and I didn't need to work, that's tough.
Probably Colorado.
Dude,
if I was in that situation.
Honestly, like I want to be close to home, but I'm not a fan of Chicago. But I don't know, man. Maybe Nashville.
Tennessee's a great spot too.
Nashville would be so tough.
Tennessee's a great spot, without a doubt.
Nashville, Tennessee.
The Smokies are cool. Tennessee's got a whole bunch of nice lakes.
Yeah.
Gatlinburg is my favorite.
Gatlinburg is fun.
Yeah, Gatlinburg's like
fun little town.
The hillbilly Vegas.
Yeah, literally. It's a good way to put it.
But that's nice over there.
So what you outside of football, what are you guys going on like this summer?
That's it.
Just football?
Yeah.
I mean, for me.
Yeah. Tell me about your. I know you started a real estate company with your dad.
Yeah.
And you guys are also starting another restoration thing.
Yeah, for sure.
How's that going?
It's going good. So like, I think at the beginning of January, me and my dad actually started up the LLC and got the real estate company running officially. And that's been going pretty well. For the first couple months, we had a couple nice deals that we made a good little chunk of money off of, and also learned a lot of stuff. And we've kind of backed a little bit off of the real estate just the last like month and a half because, like you said, we're starting up that restoration company. So it's kind of hard to juggle both of those at the same time. And we've actually been swamped with the restoration company like the last 2 or 3, or probably like 3 or 4 weeks actually. And so yeah, right now we're just kind of building up both of those companies to the point where we can get, some workers underneath us, and then we're just going to be managing and sitting back and doing whatever we want. So
have you been doing anything hands-on?
We've been doing everything hands-on right now until we start hiring people.
Gotcha.
Like in the next month or two. Yeah. We've been pretty much doing everything ourselves.
I mean, I'm sure your dad
subcontracting out some of the work, but like
I'm sure your dad still has a lot of the old contacts.
Oh
from
yeah,
when
that's the reason we started it back up, because when he sold his business last year, when we were doing the investing stuff, really heavily, he never sold sold his actual LLC. He just sold his equipment and stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
basically, for the last 8 to 10 months, he's had, people hitting him up every single week, like, we need this done, and he was turning it down for a while, and then he's like, I'm turning down so much fucking money right now.
Yeah.
Like, so much money, and I really don't even have to do much. So he's like, we should just start this back up. Like, we're getting paid by insurance companies. We're basically just subcontracting out most of the work and just managing it and making good money.
And now that you're done with school, like you don't have to worry about all the class stuff. So
exactly.
it's a whole lot more time to deal with. And that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's working out well.
Hell yeah. I'm very blessed to have my dad. He's for sure got the same mindset as me as far as like business, entrepreneurship and stuff like that. And me and him work good as a little duo. So definitely excited for the future. And
I'm sure he's excited to have you working with him too.
Yeah, it's definitely nice.
Yeah. No, I definitely once school is over, and even if football's still going on during that, but once I'm officially done with school and start working, I want to get like a job where I can conciliate life back home in here for the same reasons. Working for any multinational company that has a plant in Brazil, that I could move back and forth, just to be in touch with my dad and his stuff, because man, I hope he fucking lives as long as he can, and he's 62 right now and still super healthy, so very blessed for that, because there's so much that I can learn from him still, and I just got to be more in touch with his business and understand what he's doing and what's going on, just be up to date with everything that he has, because
Does he still do that
sooner or later stuff? No, I mean, he not publicly, just for people that he knows. He did that like early in his career, but I just need to be with him there, present, not all the time, but at least sometimes, so I know the ins and outs of it, because at the end of the day, 30 years from now, 40 years from now, like I'm gonna be the one taking, me and my sister are gonna be taking charge of all that. So we need to know what's going on, because unfortunately there's a lot of bad people in this world who's gonna try to fucking trick you out of it. So you gotta be up to date with the shit.
So what is the general basis of like what he does?
So he's actually shutting down his business. I want to say in the next few years he's gonna eventually end it, just because there's not, like, it's not as profitable as it used to be, and he had people with him, they're not there anymore, so he's kind of just doing it by himself now, and he's getting to the point in life that he's just administrating the stuff that he has, he doesn't want to go through all the headache of that running a business has.
Sure.
So yeah, there's so much that goes into it. It's a conversation that I need to have with him, you know what I'm saying? Like the questions that you're just asking me, I need to be asking these questions to him, because shit changes, and it's crazy because I go home, once a year on average.
Would you ever live back there?
Like I said, I hope I can get to a point that I can, conciliate life back and forth.
Or would you stay
live over there when the winter is too hard? I mean, I definitely want to build off of it here, just because it's so tough, man, to go back. Like, you're so used, to the lifestyle here in the U.S. and being, the first world country that it is. there's so much difference.
It's crazy.
When you go back home, and
Like,
you going back to Croatia, I'm sure you feel the same shit.
And I was born here. I have dual citizenship, and it's very wild because I'll go there. Like before college, I would go there every summer with my grandparents. But now looking back, I have one of my cousins. He plays soccer out there.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know how you can live out there.
I'm saying it's so different, dude. It's so different.
The only place
But I still love it, like love my family, my friends. Like that's something that's never gonna go away. And the way I always looked at it was, if everything goes south, everything goes wrong in my life up here, I can always go back home. Home is always gonna be home. So I love my life here. So I definitely want to build it over here while I'm still young and still have all this energy to do all this shit. And in a couple of years, I'm sure things are gonna change. Like going back to what I said, there's so much that can happen within the next year or two that it's tough to plan out what's where I'm gonna land next.
Dude.
So just taking one step at a time. Playing day by day, just being the best version of myself that I can be, and just have faith that things are gonna play out well.
And you have.
But to answer your question, I would definitely move back home, but I hope that I have financial stability that I can afford life in both places.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I love going back home, and it's definitely a thing that we need a trip that we need to plan, because man, it's so much fun.
Hey!
What up, dog?
Big Michael.
Shit, there's a bed down here. What's going on,
Bro,
bro?
How's
What's
it
up,
going,
brother?
man?
Oh, you guys. You're good. Thank you.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Congrats.
You got a podcast going?
Congrats on
Take
the
a
on
seat,
the big
take a
day.
seat.
Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go be there by 1.
What time does it say in there?
22 minutes. And
For
20
sure.
seconds.
I mean, we're finishing up pretty soon, so.
You're going to the game?
Yeah.
Nice.
You guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you there in a
Fucking
few.
nuts out there.
Bro,
Yeah,
Really?
it's
I don't even know what's going on.
There's fucking tons of people.
How's Crawley, Western Michigan University? What a day, huh?
Yeah. I was talking to Lieutenant Lillard. Just
He's out there?
we were at the stadium. He was over there. He said, "I'm not going over there. Fuck that.
Have you
I'm
have you,
staying over here."
have you met his kid, Jeffrey?
Yeah, he's cool.
Man, he's something else.
He's quiet.
Yeah.
He was quiet.
Quiet?
When I talked to him.
He's got so much energy, bro. Like
Oh, yeah.
he sees you across the stadium, he's sprinting
Yeah.
towards you. Like
I mean, how was he super
He's
young?
tall. He's a big,
Yeah,
tall.
yeah,
guy.
yeah. That's
He's like
what
a
I saw.
janitor.
Oh,
At
okay.
the stadium too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I talked to Sky. I'd love to have you two here.
He came out on the field.
No, I talked to him like when I saw him in the weight room.
Oh, nice.
I'd love to have a Super Bowl champ edition.
So,
That'll be-
coin
that'll be
toss
very
today.
Yeah. What?
Hey, make sure you got that flick right.
You're the one doing a coin toss?
We're not actually doing a coin toss.
Oh, okay.
Scott said, but we're just going out there.
How was that alumni event that
It was
you were
good.
at?
It was good. I don't know. I was they're trying to get money. This NIL shit is so stupid.
Bro,
It's
there's
crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's all they have to raise $500,000 just to pay
The players.
transfers. Pretty
Well,
transfers.
now transfers, that's the only way to get good people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so dumb, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
That
crazy.
is not at all what this shit
Yeah,
is
it's college football's
about.
definitely
When did you guys
changed.
get
What?
that? The gas mask?
Oh, that's from Brett Borski.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll edit that out.
We'll have you here later. Chat down.
Yeah,
It's been a long time. We gotta catch
I
up.
know. Yeah, we'll do this drunk or something. That'd be funny.
Oh, it's always fun.
That's the way to do it.
100%, man.
But yeah, I gotta get over.
I
that.
met Jason Babin for the first time.
Yeah.
Babin for the first time today.
He's
Jason.
as fuck, isn't he?
Big as fuck. Big as
Pro
fuck.
Bowl. He went to the Pro Bowl a couple times, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, nice, been walking around here for years, and I always see your jersey up there, so it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that
He was so good, bro.
he's donating money exclusively for the NIL thing.
He's one of the people running it. There's
Yeah.
like 3 guys
Yeah.
running it.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, he briefly explained it to me. I was like, that's awesome, dude, because it's
That-
strictly business now. You know what I'm
It's-
saying? Like,
They're literally just posting about like community service, like nonprofits,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird to me. Like I felt like NIL should be like companies shelling out money so guys will
Yeah.
do ads and
right.
stuff for them. But
Exactly.
I don't know.
I mean, I think we have what, 2 players on NIL deal?
Yeah, just Kenai and
Marshawn.
Marshawn. Yeah, they were there. They came last night.
Or you make an LLC and have all your donors pile in money and then shell it to
They're
players.
trying to make it like a 503(c), whatever the hell, like the nonprofit. So like if you donate, it'll be deductible, like tax it up.
Okay, yeah,
So I mean that would
That
would motivate a lot of guys. A lot of
for
guys
sure,
to
I can see
donate.
that.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Here in a couple of years, our crew is going to be making some donations.
yeah.
Hey.
Hopefully,
If we can,
we need to keep stacking that cheddar.
Hell yeah.
I could donate $5 right now.
I made my $1 donation.
Did you?
I mean, they said, like, because I remember last year when they did that, it was the team, whatever team sport has the most, not money raised, but the most different donations got a bonus from the AD.
Like a different number, like different amount.
Yeah,
How
if
many
you have
people?
if you have more donors, like whatever sport has more donors gets like this bonus. So,
Oh.
so I was like, I'm gonna just even though my donation is not significantly,
Hey,
at least
yeah.
it adds one more donor to the list.
Yeah,
So
that's true. I think they won it.
Yeah.
They won it.
No, good.
they did last year. I don't know
Yeah, I
who's
think
gonna win.
that's what they said yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But this place
Legendary.
hasn't changed much, but holy shit!
Those bitches
the
go.
fuck, bro? You need like a pond for these things.
Man, those things are in captivity.
God damn.
There's some big fish for sure.
Bro, this thing used to be this big.
Oh, I
This
know,
guy.
bro, tiny. How about the
Hey, yeah.
the big one? Yeah, right there. Like he was literally like probably the first fish that we had here.
That boy's an 8-pounder.
Yeah, I'll put a picture
you
of
weigh
him so
him?
people can see. No, I haven't ever weighed him.
You should get his scales. Hook it in his lip. It won't hurt him.
I was thinking about putting him in a lake, but they won't survive the winter. So
No, yeah, you'd have to honestly bring him to Brazil.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know how that.
they're South American cichlids.
Yeah, exactly.
You should get
No,
them with
I'm
G2.
Once I leave, I'm probably gonna donate the fish and sell the tank. That's the plan.
Really.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of like the American farms. They're all moving to Brazil.
Really.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of land there.
because there's so much land.
There's a problem though. All this land is jungle, and there's a lot of deforestation happening.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Like a lot of deforestation happening.
I was down in Florida, and there's this. I'll sit down for this kind of cool story. I was talking to this guy who's
Well-
been a farmer. He's 76 now, but he's been a farmer since he was 19 years old.
Mhm.
He's from Wisconsin, Racine, Wisconsin, which is like south near the border of Illinois, and he has 20,000 acres throughout the U.S., like Wisconsin, Illinois, Georgia, and Texas, and also in Argentina he has a farm.
Argentina meat is like known to be like the meat.
Yeah. So his story from the beginning, when he was 19 years old, he was growing cabbage on his parents' farm or whatever. And then when he was 19 years old, there was this collective of cabbage farmers. There was like 65 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they were trying to pitch to this kraut factory that makes sauerkraut, which is what like cabbage is in sauerkraut.
Yeah.
So they wanted to pitch to this kraut factory, so this kraut factory would buy all their cabbage essentially for a good price.
Nice
so
foot, by the way.
they picked him. He played football at Wisconsin too. Yeah, thanks. That's awesome.
Still
It's almost-
still kicking.
I think it's dead.
Whoop gang.
So yeah, he went to pitch to this. He was 19 years old, and they picked him just because he was the smartest, most outgoing guy, pretty much. And he pitched to him, and then all 60. There was 65 of them. 64 of them got contracts with this kraut factory, and they left him out. And now he started. Ever since that point, he was never going to sign a contract with a company like that for the rest of his career, and he never did.
Mm-hmm.
So he eventually has 20,000 acres, is the only cabbage farmer left of those 65.
Really.
And
That's
he,
nuts.
so like, and he was saying like the acres that he has in Racine, like right along I-94, it's where like Amazon's building plants and like Foxconn built plants for like
Mhm.
Apple or whatever. And every acre he has is worth $200,000, and he has like thousands of acres.
Holy shit.
But like when he first started, they were worth nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, that's
Holy
crazy.
fuck.
That's wild.
So, and he just,
That's
if you look at him, he literally is just. You'd never guess that he's so rich. Probably doesn't. None of it's liquid because it's all
Land rich,
It's
yeah.
all land.
Yeah.
Like, but if he sold all his land, it's
That's
worth over $1 billion.
Wow.
Man, and
Holy
Good
shit.
for him.
the price of land is only going to go up. You know, the more people that come out.
Did you see that dairy farm that exploded? 18,000 cows died
What
I
the
did not
fuck?
see
in
that.
Texas. They
Recently?
It
yeah,
exploded?
like a few days ago.
What?
Exploded
I
and
didn't see
18,000 dairy cows died.
Wow.
That's
And
fucked up.
they think that like where they were putting like moving the shit from the cows,
Yeah.
and they were putting it in these tanks, and the tank was just full of methane from all the
It
shit,
blew up.
and somehow got sparked. That's what they think. I haven't looked into it since, but
Holy
it literally blew up, and killed 18,000 cows.
That's crazy.
And that's a massive dairy farm.
Yeah.
18,000 cows.
18,000's a ton, yeah.
We were driving towards the lake the other day, and springtime coming around. A lot of farmers are laying manure down on the fields, and you get that nice whiff of shit. And we were talking like, dude, like cow shit's not really supposed to smell like that. Like it smells like that because they're eating what they're not supposed to eat,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fucking grains and bullshit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you feed your cows what they're supposed to eat, it's grass. Their shit do not stink like that, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's just it's different, like their body's not made to process that shit. So like all that gas that builds up from it, like it's definitely like think what could cause an explosion at dairy farm.
Exactly. That's why people were so
it has
confused.
it has to be that.
Like
you
if
know
it was
what I'm
a
saying?
factory or something
Yeah.
where they're making chemicals, obviously that'll happen. But a dairy farm, it's got like that was like the
I actually
really
got
the
some
only
raw milk for the first time.
thing. How's it taste?
Straight
Bro,
out of a cow's
delicious, dog.
It's probably sweet.
Bro, it tastes like ice cream, bro.
Is it sweet? Yeah.
Bro, it's so good. I got some upstairs. I'll have you try it later.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
good.
super thin and like watery.
I don't think the consistency is much different, honestly,
Really?
but
Really?
yeah, it's delicious.
All right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom up there, but I'll see you guys.
Appreciate you joining
Yeah,
real
man.
quick.
Thanks for the feature, bro.
I'll,
Oh, yeah,
I'll
oh,
catch
yeah.
you in a few.
Yeah, we'll do this again.
Absolutely.
Later.
All right, Mike.
See y'all boys.
See ya.
bro.
I'm gonna close this.
That's all good.
Is anybody up there?
Mm-mm.
No.
What time we heading over to the
What time is it?
spring game?
1.
1? I don't know. Head in like, 10 minutes or so. Finish these out and get going.
Sounds good.
Anything in your guys' mind you'd like to share?
Just got a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, how's that?
Yeah.
What games you get?
I got all free games for now. Dude, fucking Mario Kart $60.
Bro,
Yeah, dude.
but
Those
it's
games are
like,
expensive
what?
as shit, dude.
like, what was the last Mario Kart that you played?
On the Wii.
Bro, it's so fucking
But
different.
now the
There's
Mario
so much
Kart 8
added shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they got the Nintendo 64s, all the maps.
bro, there's so much
All of
like
them.
that goes into it. Like you got to collect coins. The
I've
more,
played
the
that
more
one
coins,
before,
the
but-
more coins you got collected, the faster you go. It's wild. There's all kinds of like you can fly now. Like it's
But I
crazy.
want to get Strikers, Mario Strikers.
Yeah, I heard it's not that good as
It's
well.
not that good. This version's way better.
Bro, but like this same shit. Like we played the GameCube version. Mario Strikers, by the way, one of the greatest games ever made. When they made the
This
Wii
version?
when they made the Wii version,
I
bro, it
disagree.
was terrible. Like I was so disappointed on the Wii version. I was like, fuck it, I'm never buying a new one. We're staying with the GameCube, and holy shit, what a game!
No, it's wild.
And games go for over $100 nowadays. Like it's fucking crazy.
But I've been spamming Fortnite, spamming
I've been
Asphalt
going crazy
9.
on Fortnite lately.
Dude,
I've
let's
been going
let's
crazy.
run it. Where
Let's
we
run it.
dropping, boys?
It's fucking dropped, what's it called? Mega City.
Dude, see, I ain't ready for all that.
I can't do all that.
I drop
bro.
into Farm Town Frenzy.
Alright.
I don't even know what the new map looks like. I played. So when last year when Jake was still living here, he would be playing Fortnite in the living room all the time. And I remember when I played my first Fortnite game. This was the second ever battle royale that I did, and I won it. Unbelievable! Like no one,
Thought it was
camping.
sweet as fuck.
bro. I thought I was like,
Probably
holy
have not
shit!
caught
Like
one
I'm
down
like.
since then.
Like the dude, like it was so crazy because I was hiding the whole time, and
Oh,
came.
God.
I came towards the end, and like there's one guy left, And he and the guy that got the third place, he was probably battling like crazy, and the dude was like probably left with like barely no life left.
Yeah.
And he probably thought I was a bot because I'm literally just walking out in the open, and I saw him, one shot, kill. And when the thing popped up like that, you won, I couldn't believe it. And
That's hilarious.
I probably played, I don't know, 10, 15 games after that and never got any close to winning it. So, but it was fun. It's definitely a fun game. It's just, it takes, like anything in your life, it takes a lot of practice to get good at it.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't have the
You
consoles.
just have to have that gaming mindset.
But I also heard, I don't know how true this is, that the more you play, the better your competition is.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So, like,
100%.
that's
I
like-
play on my girl's Xbox.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm catching
True.
a dub every
Yeah.
other fucking thing.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
playing
There's bots
And
when
then I go
first
on my
started.
shit, and I'm like, bro, that bitch is hard as fuck.
Jake was good as fuck. I was playing in fucking, in his PS4, and
Yeah.
I'm playing against some ballers, and I'm just getting hammered every time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
No, you're playing against some 8-year-olds.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
they're still
crazy.
ballers.
Yeah.
You know, like-
Told their mom, I'm sick today. Nah, dude. I got it because I don't have a system. So I was like, fuck it, let me just get it.
See, I don't got a system, but Coop's got the extra one down in the living room.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
so you go crazy?
So I go crazy on him.
Hell yeah. Is he still around?
He doesn't come around too much. He's apparently going to pop out this weekend, but I don't know. He's kind of...
So
When
are
do
we
you-
going to House Crawl? What's this about?
After the game, after the game.
We'll hit house crawl after the game.
Dog, I'm trying to see them warm up, though. I'm trying to see these warm-up punts.
I'm with it. What time is the warm up at?
I'm
Probably
trying to see
I mean,
these warm-up
the whole thing
snappers.
starts at 2.
Did you
so.
hear a snapper had a visit the other day?
Yeah, they're bringing another
They
snap.
had offered a snapper. They offered
Full?
one
No,
before
I don't-
spring ball.
I think it was a PWO, right? Not a.
I mean,
Maybe
I
a
don't know.
PWO, but
Whatever it was, they
What
offered
are you-
another snapper.
we got 3 of them. Come on.
apparently, the new SD coach knew that we already had 3 guys. That's
To
why he got
me,
another one.
go out there and
That-
watch.
That's what I heard. I don't
Yeah.
know. Look, man. Best luck to the future Broncos.
Hell yeah. Always
I've-
rooting for them.
we served our time here.
Always
I'm
rooting for
not
them.
not part of those decisions anymore.
Yeah.
So
It'll be crazy, like how we're done playing here, it'll be crazy when you're in the stands and you're like, damn, like I have nothing to do with this
Dude,
team
it's already
anymore.
crazy. It's already crazy.
It
Yeah,
is crazy.
Like
it is.
last night, I'm grilling out, bro, and these two
It
dudes
is.
walk up. I know they're on the football team, but I'm like, I don't know who the fuck these dudes are.
yeah, I mean
These
they're
dudes walk
transfers.
up I'm like, dude, this shit's just weird as
Wow.
fuck. Like, I don't know these people that
Yeah.
are on the fucking
I mean, but
team.
you still know a lot of the guys. Imagine,
Yeah.
imagine 3-4 years
Oh,
from
yeah,
now, from
100%.
all these people that you know
Yeah.
now are
Yeah,
gone.
gone.
Like
Yeah.
the team is like 100%.
Yeah.
Just new, young players that you have no clue who they are.
Hell yeah.
But I do gotta say, Western Michigan values their specialists. They hold them to it. Like if you go to a different school, you're a specialist. They don't really associate with the team, this and that. Yeah, there's times where we're upset about what's going on, but G2 and the strength
Yeah, we have
staff,
some
Man,
guys.
I've always said
they treat us right.
Yeah, 100%.
They treat us right.
100%.
G2 is like one of the greatest man in his position, like in any,
In his position.
like
Yeah.
I'm talking in any school throughout the whole country.
Yes.
Like
100%. He
man,
knows his shit. He cares so much.
so
cares
much,
so
like-
much,
He
does
cares
so
a
much
lot, bro.
research.
Yeah.
And here's
I mean,
the
he does so much for free, like
Yeah.
training, like pro
Yeah.
day guys
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
that
this.
shit's
Like,
crazy, bro. I was
and
thinking
he would
about
work
that.
out with us.
wild.
Yeah.
And he would say, "I'm working out with you guys, so I'm sore with you guys, so I know how your body feels."
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, but the crazy thing
No,
is,
he's legit, bro.
Like, I
Legit.
always
shout
think-
out, great guy, bro. Love you,
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
if you give him an Alabama weight room with all that stuff, he's a different guy. I'm not saying Alabama, strength coach, they're probably great, but I'm saying you don't have to not know as much, but you don't have to like do as much research because you have all this equipment. He's working with what he has,
Yeah.
and he's so creative.
New
Like,
exercises
I come there and
every
I'm
week,
like, bro,
bro.
how'd you think of this?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
amazing,
literally.
bro. Amazing.
Yeah.
If you give him crazy weight room equipment, he's at next level.
Yeah.
I saw Shane Grain yesterday, and he was showing me, some kicker exercises, and he was going through his list, and he's like, "Yeah, let me know if you ever done any of this," and he's like, "Yeah, I've done that, and at the end, he's like, "Well, looks like the guy that you've been training with know his stuff. I'm like, he sure does. Like,
Yeah,
he's really like that.
Hell yeah.
100%. I think G2 should be.
Bro, he should be getting paid way more. Like,
I think he should get paid.
he's one of the most valuable person on that program. Like,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
If
Without
not,
a doubt.
yeah.
And even in our lives, like,
But there's so much that I've learned from him, like, because like I was always into working out and into the body and this stuff. Dude, I've learned so much from him in the 4 years that I was here, like stuff that I'm gonna take for the rest of my life, you know. And there's so many strength coaches nowadays. Like, there's so many different programs, so many bodybuilders that you can go online and find whatever they're doing. It's hard to like pick something that like, oh, this is the best for me. And, and just spanning all these 4 years with him and learning all this shit technically, like, for free, because I was his player and, like, he's teaching all this stuff to us. Like, this is, like, knowledge that I'm going to literally take with me forever, bro. And, like, it applies to, like, beyond just what we put on the field, Like, it's, you choose a real one.
no,
Real one.
when I like, obviously we knew he was great, but the one time, like, I'll take the ladders and mess around, make my own, ladder thing.
Yeah.
And there's one day I was like, yo, G2, I want to show you a few ladder drills that I made up. and he was doing something on the computer. He gets up. He's like, oh, I want to learn something. Like, I would love to learn something new. Like, right away.
Yeah.
Like, put on his cleats. And, like, he was struggling with it, but he was like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
And, like, he right away, he got off his chair and he just wanted to see, like, the new stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
Like,
when
crazy.
when the season ended and we knew the coaching change was happening, that we didn't know who was gonna stay, who wasn't. I remember I went up to G2 and I was just thanking him for everything that he did for me and for the entire team throughout these years that I was around. And I was telling him, like, Coach, there's so much I learned from you, but what I appreciate the most is watching how you and your staff, Coach Murray, and any strength intern that you guys had, like how you guys always adapted as new studies and new stuff was coming out. Like over the years, from the day that I stepped in, and off season after off season, you guys always implemented something new, whatever new study was out, and like all science based. Because I feel like just not too many years ago, dude, like the freshman class would come in, like your class, like you guys, they would literally just beat your body to like death, like to make you guys want to quit.
Sure.
Like literally just to make you want to quit. See who's weak minded and who's not gonna give up, like off the bat. Just to literally cut off the weak people off the bat. Like, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, for athletes. Like,
Sorta does
your
not
body
work like
is
that.
way more than just how long can you fucking, like, how many more
Yeah.
gassers can you do?
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
like in with the now there's all kinds of technology, like the iPads that we use to measure this and that.
The GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
GPS
exactly.
units.
So like there's so much more science-based data that they put into it that they can look, we've been overworking the shit out of these dudes. If there's one thing that I've learned in this past couple of years is like, bro, how much overworking your body can
Hurt you.
like it's most injuries come from that, from like your body being overtrained and not fully recovered, and you start pushing it again and pow, you pop something here or something there. So yeah, so much I learned from
That
it.
first Thursday, our workout was on a Thursday, first one. You came a year later.
Yeah.
But I've heard so much about this workout where Mike Caliendo
Mike.
and Bells are
Dude.
like just fucking you all up.
Listen, I called my parents when I got to the car and I said, the first workout at Western, I called my parents and I said, hey, I don't think this is for me. Dude, I wanted to quit.
Exactly the same thing.
And my mom's like, just,
Give it
give it another week, see how you like it. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
This is not
Shit
for
sucks,
me.
bro.
And then
But-
5 years later,
Here we are.
here we are.
But think about it, like, at least since I was here, there was never a freshman class that came in that we just literally.
Bro, no
Like, there were
way.
still like, the freshman workouts are still hard because, like, they're
But
trying to.
Not as difficult.
A lot of people come
Yeah.
with the high school mentality that it's
Yeah.
going to be this and that, like, I'm the hottest guy on the team and I run this shit. Like, It doesn't work like that.
No.
Yeah, that
So
shit was
you
crazy.
come here and you're
They need
average.
they need a reality check
Yeah.
sometimes, but there's like the thing
What
of
we
just
did,
beating your
wow.
body to death. Like that's dead.
Like that was
there's-
like
there's
the
no room
Navy
for that
SEAL
anymore.
shit we did.
Yeah, the Navy SEAL shit was more mental than anything. It
Bro.
wasn't
The
like
Navy SEAL, don't even bring it back up.
Bro,
That
no.
shit sucked.
No.
Shane. He I don't know his
Real
last
one?
name, unfortunately. Oh, real one, because he saw it before I did, and he comes and he grabs and he gets on his knee. This is like 5 a.m. still dark outside. We're all on the pool, fucking rainy, and
Emptying out our backpacks.
And one of our coaches had an umbrella.
Who had the umbrella?
I can't say.
Whatever. And he just looks
I'm
at
trying to
me.
think, bro.
Like you.
I'm trying to think.
This man is just like
You can
on
take
his
a
knee.
wild guess.
I don't know.
Initials
Andrews?
only.
Huh?
Initials only. Take a wild guess.
I don't know.
It starts
bro.
with a J and ends with a P.
Alright, I got you.
Like we're watching, like these Navy SEALs,
Yeah,
bro.
but-
These people kill people, and you got an umbrella because you're scared of the rain.
And it was nice out too. It was like not too cold.
No, it wasn't cold, but it was
wasn't
just
cold. It was
shitty
rainy
timing and everything.
yeah, tired
Hey,
as hell.
I gotta say, shout out to my group. They brought everything they needed. They brought everything they needed.
See, we damn near did too.
You guys
but we
bring
got
any
some
extra
deductions
stuff?
on
Oh
extra.
yeah, oh yeah.
We got
Like,
deductions on the extra shit, bro.
Yes, bro.
You were in my group, weren't you?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
right next to you. Me, you, and. That's
Honestly,
funny.
I really like as shitty as there was moments that were pretty shitty, where they were just absolutely mudding our shit. It was I think I really enjoyed the experience overall. Just getting to see how these dudes work.
Looking back,
like-
not in the
Yeah.
moment.
No, not in the moment, of course not.
No, what?
Like nobody like appreciates the struggle when you're going through it, but like
Yeah.
when you get done with it, that's when you have
Yeah.
that
Hell yeah.
amazing feeling of accomplishment. But
Yeah.
it's beyond that. Like just getting to know that dude, like Chris Howell, like he was awesome, dude. Like getting to like talk with him, like you can tell the dude was like is as real as he gets. Like he was not putting like a fake impression of himself.
No,
Like that's
real as
who
it
he
gets.
is. Like
Yeah,
right there, like
Yeah.
off, like. And from the moment that he stepped in, I
Already
remember that
stepped.
first meeting that he came in, like it was awesome, dude. And just, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I think there was a lot of benefits that our
100%.
team could have taken from it that I don't think we fully took advantage of it. I think 2-3 weeks after it, people kind of started forgetting about it and this and that. But I heard they're planning to bring him back for this off season, so it's gonna be fun to see
Yeah.
how different they're gonna run it.
Yeah.
Since a lot of guys already went through it, because I'm sure they're gonna do something different.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. If they come around, I hope I get to catch up with them, because I got to talk to Chris Howell a little bit afterwards. It was funny. I actually gave him a ride on my whip back to the stadium from the VDC when we were there
Oh
with
yeah, I
him.
remember you guys had a little.
Yeah.
had a little
Oh
lunch
man,
with
it was fun. He sat on the table with us, and he was like, we asked him a question, and then he turned right back on us and asked the question back, and we're all looking at each other like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And some of the guys didn't hesitate, man. They let it loose, and it was great. It was great that as real as he was, that's exactly what he wanted from us. He
Yeah.
wanted us to be real with him too.
Yeah.
And I don't think no one held anything back. We said what we had to say, and there was flaws in our system, and I think those flaws were shown pretty clearly. But like I said, I really enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, I did too, for real.
Well, let's. I think we're probably going past the time here,
Let's do
so
But I lost my wallet.
it's all good. We'll find it. Anything else? Anything in your mind that you'd like to share? Name your business.
My
For
business,
Yeah.
Dynamic
We'll find it later.
Restoration, and my other business is called Property Gurus.
Hell yeah. So if you need any work, you know
You
where
need
to
any
find.
restoration, hit me up. Need any help with real estate, hit me up. I got you.
Yes, sir. All right, boys. This is concludes the third episode of the KroShow in the office.
Fucking no.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pleasure.
Till the next one.
OG op out.
Yes, sir. Breach.
Yes, sir.